Dylan Thompson, Chase Motorsports Coach and Trailer Sales in beautiful Paducah, Kentucky. I have a very unique Renegade to show you. 2025 model, 790 miles. Ladies and gentlemen, the Raven. I don't know. It just seems fitting with all the blackout, black grille, the black Alcoa wheels, black steps, the black overlay, which normally would be like the polished stainless trim down the bottom of the coach. The Raven. Let me zoom out just a little bit. There you go. 2025, again, 790 miles. Close to a $750,000 list price. If you go to chasecoach.com, I've got the price that we're asking for it, and I promise you, you're going to save thousands off of that MSRP. 2025, 790 miles, 600 horsepower Detroit DD16 under the hood. Look at the paint on this thing. Amazing job by the folks up in Indiana that do the painting. Blackout wheels, black hubcaps, Michelin tires. I think there's like 5 hours on the generator. This is a Renegade XL Series 45 QS. Okay, now the most recent 45 QS that I sold, I put in the video that it was the last one that I knew of, because word on the street was Renegade was going to discontinue the 45 QS. Now, the story on this coach is a gentleman who has bought many, many new Renegades, ordered this coach. They were a little hesitant to build it because, from what I understand, again, they're phasing out this floor plan. And he got him talked into building it, and it came in a little late. He had already done something else. So, we ended up with a coach, and we're helping get it sold. The coach has never been slept in. It shows just like a brand new coach. 40,000 pound hitch, already has the glad hand fittings plumbed, hitch camera, has the backup, your standard backup camera. The XL Series actually has the 360 degree camera system. So it's got a camera on the back. It's got one on the driver's side, passenger side, and on the front. This coach has the 12-speed, the DT12, which is the 12-speed automated transmission. I am a big fan of that. It just feels like the gears are more spread out. You run a higher speed at a lower RPM. It just seems like it makes the engine not work as hard. And don't get me wrong, I like the Allison as well. That's normally your two choices on this one, is either the Allison 6-speed automatic or the Detroit DT12 12-speed. This one has the 12-speed, and I've drove both. Drives like a dream. It's loaded with options. I mean, 3 ACs. It's got the big lithium battery bank. It's got the Starlink onboard wireless internet, which is a satellite-based internet from our buddy Elon Musk. Very, very powerful internet. If you're traveling, working from home, or you just want fast internet to browse stuff on your phone or link it to your TVs, it's got it, and it works amazingly. So this is a quad slide, sleeps 4 people comfortable. So you have a sofa inside that turns into a bed. You have the king-size bed in the back. Now this is the 45 QS is a quad slide with a mid-bath. Very cool floor plan. You'll see the bathroom is huge. It's got a dual vanity sink with a big shower in there. So stick around just a moment. I'm going to open up the belly compartments. We'll go through those, and then we'll take a quick spin through the inside with the slides in to show you what that looks like, and then we'll open everything up and finish going through the interior. If you're not a subscriber of our channel, please hit the subscribe button. We're north of 17,200 subscribers. And I know, some of these guys you may watch have 40, 50, 60. Heck, I seen one the other day with like 200,000. We will get there. With your help, spread the word. And we are buying and selling and trading on brand new and like new pre-owned motorhomes, trailers, you name it. Heck, sometimes we'll have a dually truck on here for sale. So I appreciate it if you are already a subscriber. And if you're not, join the fun is all I can say. We would love to have you on board with our journey of buying and selling. So hang tight. I'm going to open up the hood. I'm going to show you under there, show you that big DD16 600 horse ponies under the hood. We're going to open up the cab. I'll do a quick little spin through there and then all the storage bays. And check us out at chasecoach.com. Over 200 photos on there, full description. And keep in mind, we offer some great financing options, and we accept trade-ins, and we deliver nationwide. I'm talking, we've got one here in about a week going to California. We're picking up one tomorrow down in Georgia. Got one going to Pennsylvania at the end of next week. So point is, coast to coast, we can take care of you from A to Z. So hang tight, and I'm going to open everything up. I'll be right back. All right, got everything opened up for you. Again, as I mentioned earlier, this coach has never been used. The chassis went from Freightliner to Renegade, and then from Renegade to the selling dealer, and then on to us. So you can see underneath the frame, amazing condition. The big Detroit DD16, 600 horsepower, such a smooth engine, quiet too. It's amazing how quiet they have got a diesel engine of that size. I mean, that's a 16-liter diesel engine, and it's quieter than a 6.7 Cummins, I feel like, in a Dodge pickup. I mean, it's just amazing how quiet. And then Freightliner, whenever they did this new Cascadia, I think it was back in maybe 21 or so, they added a bunch of insulation in the cab. So these new cabs are so quiet to drive. The seating has the Italian leather. They actually take this seat and recover it with the same material that they use on all the upholstery. Villa furniture. Little sneak peek back there. Digital dash, so the new style Freightliner digital dash. Let me turn the key on just where you can get a little view of it here. 790 miles in-dash, Garmin, all GPS, backup camera, also has your 360 camera there. You can, obviously we're looking at the hitch at the moment, but it's all touchscreen, so you just hit there. You can hit this one. It'll show you all of them. Okay, you can see like left, right, rear, front. Then you can hit the one in the very corner, and it shows you like a bird's eye view. How cool is that? Has Bluetooth stereo, of course. I mean, that's pretty standard in them anymore. Locking differential. You got the middle, the first drive axle, second drive axle, suspension dump. There's your valves for your brakes. Get over here, yeah. The new screen. Smart steering wheel controls, so you can turn the volume up. Of course, it's got all the hands-free calling. You can take a call, set your cruise without taking your hands off the wheel. Both sets of original keys, you can see. I mean, it's still got the plastic on the carpet and the factory Renegade paper, when they leave. Still got the plastic on the dash. Both of these seats are heated too. I want to make sure I don't forget that. They're air ride, heated seats in the cab. Before we go to the other side, show you, here's your fuel, 120-gallon tank. Then your DEF fluid there, so all in one spot to fill it. Michelin X-Line Energy, the preferred tire on all the coaches. Provides for a very smooth and ride without a lot of tire whine. One thing I want to point out is this box. So this is like a collision avoidance system. Basically, if you're going to shift, to the right, if there was a car or maybe someone on a motorcycle or something and you didn't see them, because again, I mean, when you're sitting in that seat, you're setting 5.5 to 6 foot off the ground. I mean, a lot of times someone on a motorcycle or something, they might be 3 foot off the ground, right? So that collision avoidance is like a little radar system, and it's designed to alert you if it feels like there's something in the lane beside you as you merge. It also goes along Detroit, which is, a Freightliner company. They're all owned by Daimler Corp. See that black box? That is a Detroit called the safety assurance, part of the safety system on this coach from Freightliner, and that has the adaptive cruise module up there too. So adaptive cruise all kind of goes in with the safety assurance package. Air ride seats, again, Italian leather, just recovered by the factory. Equalizer systems, you can see the leveling system up there. Another little view of the cab. Cascadia. All right, so let's start with the storage bays. First one back is going to be the Aquahot, and this is the big boy. Let me move this hose. The 600D, okay? Back a few years ago, you typically never seen a 600 in a Renegade unless it was in an Icon. And when Renegade announced that they were going to discontinue the Icon series, they moved a few of the Icon features over to the XL model, this being one of them. The 600D Aquahot is just puts out more BTUs, puts out more heat quicker. So that is the Aquahot hydronic heating system. It's going to make hot water or hot air for heat inside the coach using either a diesel burner or electricity. So this is a all-electric coach. There is no propane on board. Trim cooler, dual-sided, dual zone. You can set one side to chill your beverage of choice, or you can set both sides to freeze T-bone steaks, or you can set both sides to chill lots of beverage of choice. So your pick there. Storage bay, and if you don't need the cooler, very few times do we have someone ask us to remove the cooler. But let's say you were going on a big trip and having storage meant more than an outdoor cooler. Hey, it's like two things to unplug, and you can leave the tray in there, just whatever you're hauling, just set it in that tray. So over here, more storage. Again, if you remove the cooler, you can see how they made this one big storage unit all the way through. So you got about probably, 8 or 9, maybe even 10 foot. That's the air hose. I'll show you when we make our way around to the other side of the coach where you can plug that guy in. And if the engine on the chassis up there is running, you can literally build 120 to probably 130 PSI of air to air up a flat tire or an inner tube or just you name it. Back here is storage with the what they call the 3/4 pass-through. You can see that storage drops down and goes underneath the frame rail. I want to mention too, all the storages are bed lined. That's an option that anytime I order a new coach for resale, that's definitely a box that I check, and that provides a great moisture barrier and to me, a little insulation too. So, the standard is carpet. Well, what happens to carpet when you get it wet? For one, if you don't get it dry and you close the door, if the unit is sealed, you're going to get mildew or mold. With this system, it's bed liner material like that would be in a bed liner of your truck, and it's very durable. Stuff slides around, it doesn't tear it up or whatever. Back here's another storage. This coach does have built-in central vac system, so the central vac accessories are in the fishnet bag there. There's the glad hand fittings. You can see back here it's just got two little brass caps, but if you wanted to put the glad hands on, you can remove those brass caps and thread them on, and You got them. Spare tile. Of course, every new coach comes with a spare case of tile that matches, and it comes out of the same run of tile. That's the thing about, we had a customer in here a couple weeks ago that had a cracked tile, and they sent us a new case of tile that was supposed to be the same tile, same color, everything. It was totally different. And so we, Jim, one of our very experienced senior techs here at the company, he was able to safely remove the old tile. It actually wasn't broke, it was loose, like the grout had come loose and the tile was moving around. So he was able to finish getting the tile broke loose without breaking the tile, and got it up, got everything re-mortared and grouted and set back into place. So they were extremely happy with that. Some of your fuses for like the turn signals and stuff that's going to feed the plug for the trailer. There's the central vac system. You can plug into it out here, or you can plug into it under the bed. I'll show you when we're inside and how to access that. Of course, 40,000 pound hitch from Gen Y. You've got what comes with the coach is a 2-inch ball. It also will flip over and make a 2 5/16 ball. On the other side, if you put the 2 5/16 in here and you pull this back, it creates a pintle hitch. So you can tow whatever you want with this, or you can pull this whole sleeve. This reduces down to 2-inch. You pull it out, it's 2.5 in there. So you name it, pretty much any style of hitch, that combination you want to put together is included. 7-way plug, just your standard 7-way spade for a trailer connection, and then it's already wired for the Voyager. If you want to put a backup camera on the back of your trailer, you can do so, and all the wiring is already ran to the dash. Brilliant idea by Renegade. It is. We've had to add that system to a coach here, I don't know, a month or so ago. I mean, you have to run all the wires from the back, through the frame rail, get them through the firewall, into the dash. Huge pain in the butt. Much easier to do it at the factory. I'm sure it costs money to do stuff like that, but way cheaper than doing it as an afterthought. This is your first storage bay on the driver's side. You have your transfer switch, 50 amp to 30 amp adapter. The minimum you want to reduce this coach down to is a 30 amp. You do not want to try to reduce it down to 110. So 50 to 30 adapter, 50 amp shore power reel with the 12 volt retract. You press that button down there, reels it up, probably a 30 to 33 foot lead on the reel, cord length, and then the 50 amp buddy plug. So if you're at a resort and let's say you're having to run your generator, your buddy next to you is running his generator and his dies, he could stretch his shore power cord over and plug into you. Or the main thing that plug's used for is people who are pulling trailers. Let's say they want to plug their trailer into it to keep some batteries charged in the trailer, or turn lights on in the trailer, or run an AC in the trailer. You just, run a cord from it. We have some people that even take and plug them in going down the road. You just pull that little black cap out of the bottom, run the cord up, plug it in there, and if you've got your generator on, you've got power to the plug, which is going to, transfer right on back to your trailer. So cool option there. Another thing that's very neat that Renegade goes ahead and, puts it as a standard option. 12.5 own-end generator, just a shade over 5 hours. I ran it some today. It was cold out here when I started. The sun came out and it's nice now, but I cranked the generator up and turned those heated floors on. Whew. So I had a buddy actually swing by just a minute ago and saying hello, and he walked in there. He said, are the floors heated in this thing? I said, we wouldn't have it any other way, would we? So he was mind blown that an RV has heated floors. Wet bay, I've got the filter cartridge unhooked, just setting here. So it goes up here. It's been cold here, so we're trying to keep everything winterized, and safer is better, right? So keeping them all drained. And here's your wet bay. So let me zoom out a little. There we go. We'll start at the top. You have your black and gray dump tank. Of course, when you pull the valve, you want to do the black one first. You turn on the flow jet, the little red switch there, and then your macerator hose, actually right there. See the white fitting? It's got a ball valve on the end of it. So you turn this on, stretch the hose out, open the ball valve. As long as one of the valves is open, you're going to dump the tank. Do the black one first, shut it off, then do the gray one. Then I always come back and do a black tank flush, which is where you put water pressure to this right here, which was open. And when you put water pressure to that, pull that again, turn that on, and it's going to run fresh water into the black tank and flush it out. A nice upgrade from Renegade was doing the Sea Level 2, the tank monitoring system down here. You had to go in the coach to see that, so kudos to them for adding that. Water, this is the simplest coach to fill. You have this hose, which is also power retract, so you pull the hose out. I think it's got a 25-foot lead on it. When you're done, you can press this button, and it'll pull it in, which it was all the way in then. Pull this out, put it on your water spigot, turn the water on. You go down to fill the tank. You go up for city water. You can see city water. So, I mean, it's very, very user-friendly, very easy to understand. Low point drain, we recommend leaving these open. If you're leaving the coach winterized, if there was any water left in it, that's the lowest point. And this is a pressurized spigot, so if you're using the coach, you can turn the water pump on. You've got a 150-gallon freshwater tank located under the bed. Actually, it's two 75-gallon freshwater tanks for a total of 150. But if you needed to get some water out for to wash your car, give your dog a bath, wash off a pair of muddy boots. Let's say you're at Destin, Florida, and you're wanting to wash some sand off of stuff. Destin, Florida, like 90 degrees, sunny weather, and a little ocean. Sounds amazing right now. Spray away fitting. So this guy here, this little blue hose actually sets in here. See, it looks like a air chuck fitting. You quick connect it into there, and got you basically a little spray nozzle. If the macerator pump ever quits, ever breaks, you do have the old standard 3-inch sewer hose. We actually, a customer that picked up a coach called it the Stinky Slinky. I've kind of adapted it. So the Stinky Slinky hose is in there. If this macerator system ever gave you any problems, you can unhook it from right there, which is just like your standard 3-inch RV connection, and you can plug in. 75-gallon black tank, 75-gallon gray tank. That's what those two are. One of the most important storage bays in the coach, the battery system. Folks, you are looking at 1,080 amp hours of lithium battery power. That is $18,000 or $19,000 in batteries for 4 of them. I'm not kidding. Look them up. 270 amp hours apiece. The Game Changer 3.0s, those are the bad boys. Okay, and look how neatly, this is something that I noticed here, I don't know, probably a year ago or so. Instead of having cables, and linking each one, they run a bar. To me, the transfer of energy, connecting them all together, has to be better versus cables. Same way on the back. You don't see cables linking them together. There's a bar between them. So 1,080 amp hours total, 270 apiece. Twin Victron Energy 3,000 watt inverters, so you have one there, one on the back. One of these inverters runs the middle roof air conditioner without the generator on. You heard me correct. You can run down the road with no generator running and run the middle roof air, which the benefit is it's ducted through the whole roof. So running the middle one actually cools the whole coach. Now, I'm not saying if you live in Phoenix, Arizona, and you're going to cool this whole coach with one roof air. If you were plugged into like your house or your shop before you left and everything was cool, you could probably maintain it with one. But worst case, fire the generator up and turn them all on. But if it's a day out where you think you can maintain the temp with one, you can literally save a lot of hours on your generator. These inverters take 12-volt power from here, and they invert it to 120. So they step it up 10 times and make 120 volts. The other inverter powers like your TVs, some outlets in the coach, Your microwave runs off of it, stuff like that. This XL also has 800 watts of solar. So it's got 4 200-watt panels up on the roof, 3 roof airs. It has in-motion satellite that's already installed and wired in if you want to do DirecTV or Dish Network or something like that for TV. And then it also, as I mentioned, it has the Elon Musk Starlink satellite internet. Next compartment up is another important bay. It's got your engine starting battery. So those are like a high cranking amp battery. There's 3 of them. They're 31 series. Your hydraulic leveling, if it ever quits working or this front driver's slide out quits working, check that resettable relay. Some fuses down here, some more fuses, kind of pay attention to. Here's where you plug the air chuck in. It's just a simple air chuck fitting, so you can plug the air hose in there and air up a tire or tube or whatever you need to. That's a brief overview of the exterior. I hope that helped. If you are the buyer on this coach, watch that section again, because that will give you a lot of good information. And again, we offer full orientation. Of course, it's no charge. So if you buy this coach, we will send a driver. If we deliver it, we will send a driver that knows everything about it, and he will stay with you as long as you want him to and make sure that you understand everything to full capacity. And then we would love to have you on site here at our shop. We have a big shop here. It's all heated, so we'll put the coach inside and show you everything that you need to know to where when you leave here, you feel like you understand. And you can actually camp here. So if you purchase this coach, we actually encourage people, if you're coming here, to stay the night here. And that way you get a night in, and next morning, if you have any questions or notice anything that needs looked at, you're here. So we can check it out. All right, so next part is going to be the best part. Let's go inside real quick and look. I just want to show you what kind of room we have, what kind of room we're working with. If you were going down the road and you wanted to walk from the cab to the bedroom, let's check that out real quick. Keyless entry, we can set this. We need a 5-digit code, okay? So you give us a 5-digit code, we'll set all that up. You can unlock and lock the entry door, which I just, opened up here, or you can lock and unlock the baggage doors. It does have power locking baggage doors. It comes with key fobs as well, but the keyless entry is nice. So with a quad slide unit, this has opposing slides up here in the front and in the back. So keep in mind, with opposing slides, it's very roomy when you open it up. It is a little snug, when it's closed, but still plenty of room. So I walked in, it's a mid-entry coach. So you can see we walked in the middle. I'm going between the kitchen and the dinette. Probably 1.5 feet of room, plenty of room to access the cab. You kind of turn here a little bit, kind of a little zigzag. The tightest spot is through here, and it's still probably 12 inches. Okay, you can see the cab, sofa, couch. And if you wanted theater seating for right here, for the couch, we can do that. I can order that. It's all Villa furniture. We can order it and install it. So you got about 1.5 feet right here. Now, back here, you got a lot of room, probably 2 to 2.5 feet from the entry door to the fridge. And I can't wait to tell you about the fridge. Yep, it's got a digital screen in the door. Back here, entering the bathroom area. Oh, another one of my favorite parts of this one. And you can actually get in the bedroom. You have about probably, 13, 14 inches from here to here. You could access the bed, and you can open up and access the bathroom. So you have a toilet, and look at the dang shower in this. It's a nicer shower than I've got in my house. Every time my wife edits these videos, Lauren does the editing. She's like, babe, that's a nicer shower than we got in our dang house. I'm like, I know, I'm working on, maybe getting us something nicer here. All right, enough of that, right? So next step is open the slides. I'm gonna close all of the storage bays open the slides, and we'll get this one finished up. ChaseCoach.com, again, for all of the photos, 250 pictures, full description. If you're interested, give me a call, send me a text. I'm also available by email. If you go to ChaseCoach.com, submit one of the inquiries on there, and we will get back with you, okay? Thanks for watching, and I'll be right back. All right, now for the time that we've all been waiting on. I'm going to show you the door. Challenger door makes the doors for Renegade, and you can see it has the built-in screen door with the pleated shade up top. I don't have the entry step override activated, so that's why, you know, as the door, the screen door, the little sensors right here, it's just a little magnetic sensor that makes the steps come in and out. All right, solid surface entry. The material is similar to like quartz. So solid surface on the entry does make it easy to keep clean. All right. I promise you, if you have a coach with a refrigerator that has a TV built into it, you're just doing things a step ahead, my friend. Looks cool anyways, right? All right, mid-entry quad slide. You remember just a minute ago how tight it looked. Look at the room now. Holy cow. Big kitchen, place to do lots of cooking, or in my opinion, I don't do a lot of cooking. So in my benefit of this huge kitchen would be lots of countertop space to set stuff, right? Like the new sink they're using, comes with the wood, like a little cutting board, butcher block. And look at that, when, you know, if you're cutting up tomatoes or something and some juices run off, it's got a little tray it sets in and runs it around to the edge. Place to put your cups and let them dry or whatever. The hardware and the new XL, all the faucets and stuff, very nice. Like the accent lighting, it's really cool how they build that into the wood. Maple cabinetry throughout, and this does have the high gloss finish. I don't know if you can see, my phone always makes the lighting look unique, but I promise you the lighting is not yellow by any means. The human eye does not make it look yellow. Quartz countertops, of course, Vega Touch. You can run this whole coach from your phone, or we can set you up with an iPad to run everything. 2-burner, true induction cooktop with the countersunk and the wood covers. Samsung convection microwave oven over here. Big one too. Black stainless appliances, by the way. That's something that I always thought was a neat upgrade versus, you know, your natural kind of like a mill finish colored stainless. This one has the black stainless appliances. 54-inch love seat, and with the TV behind it. So let me go over here to the screen, and I'll actually show you. To raise the TV, you press looks like the little fan, okay? TV up or down. So when I press TV up, it's electric, and you can see him raising up out of there. Raise that up. 55-inch, I believe, Samsung Smart TV. And I've actually got it on like a little kids Cartoon Network channel here locally. That is just what they call live air TV. So that's not a paid subscription. I literally turned on the I turned on the digital antenna. So it's like a glorified set of rabbit ears on the top of the coach. I turned that on. I did a local channel scan, and it came back with 23 local digital channels. You got NBC, ABC, KBSI, which is a local channel. This is a KET, which is like a Kentucky kids channel. So we talked about the kitchen, lots of cabinetry. Again, all maple cabinets, high gloss finish. Check this one out. So you pull it out, and it's place for your, you know, all your silverware, but then you got storage underneath it. All soft clothes, drawers and everything. Keep some clothes going down the road. Cab, again, Italian leather recovered seats, air ride, heated. We've already kind of been through the cab, but I wanted to give you another look at it here. Nice overhead cabinetry. I don't want to forget that. There's the digital antenna. So it has a Wi-Fi extender built in. Of course, it's got the Starlink if you want to activate that. A common question we get is how much is Starlink? Well, they have different plans, but around $150 to $250 a month. That's the Starlink up there. It's got an onboard router built into the new Renegades. Cab privacy curtain, so you unvelcro this on this side. It runs around a track to halfway. You have another one over here. And then the sofa. So that is it's all Villa, Italian leather, like an ultra leather furniture, extremely soft, very durable, easy to clean. If you have any kids, grandkids going with you, if they get something on it, it cleans up very easily. So that sofa turns into a queen-size bed when you fold it out. Very nice there. Love the booth dinette from Villa. Very roomy. And it also has some drawers, which, instead of wasting the space, let me pull it there. Okay. So this pulls out and makes a very nice drawer. There's another one over there. Don't want to forget porcelain tile floors throughout the coach, and they are heated. So front zone and rear zone, they're dual zone. You can set the front, hot, the rear warm but not hot. You can set them both, kind of lukewarm. And, actually when you turn those on, it heats the whole interior of the coach because obviously, heat rises. So when you turn the heat on to the floor, it makes the whole coach just kind of have a little toasty feel to it. All of the original owner's manuals, both sets of original keys come with it. It has the key fob for the cab. There's the key fob for the entry door and the baggage doors. Again, both sets of keys. One set here, one set is in the ignition. Full factory warranty information, manual for the chassis, manual for the coach. Does have powered night, manual day, but powered night. So you just take this MCD controller, press down. If you're on channel 0, which is all, you can see all the shades. There's also a big window over there behind the TV for a nice view if the TV's countersunk down in the cabinet. We'll raise it back up. Makes a little better lighting, obviously, during the day. Bose soundbars. That's something I forgot to mention. The outdoor entertainment system that we looked at earlier outside. 43-inch Samsung Smart TV out there with a Bose soundbar. That was another feature they brought over from the Icon was the Bose soundbar. I know, doesn't sound like a big deal, but go price a Bose soundbar and then price a Samsung. Samsung's a great product, but Bose, I feel like on the stereo side of things, makes a better product. And, the Bose soundbar with the sub's like $1,000. The sub is down here. So you can see it there. All your factory paint codes, Renegade contacts and everything. In here, nice little pantry area with slide out. And look at that. See, when I opened that door, I didn't have it opened all the way. But look how they got smart. They put a Teflon bumper so it doesn't scratch the cabinet. Genius idea. Your breaker panels are down here. One of the panels is going to be fed from the inverter system. The other panel is not. For instance, the heated floors, you have to have the generator running or the shore power plugged in. Multiplex system, you can download this same screen on your coach through the Mira app, and you can run the slides, TV up, down, in-motion satellite. I had the heat on earlier. You can set, all the heat, the floor heat. This coach also has all of the underglow lighting. That was an option, like $3,000 or $4,000 option from the factory. So you go down here to RGB setup, and you can run your finger around there and pick out a custom color, or go with a standard red, green, blue, yellow, baby blue. You can see it even has white. You can do a disco mode. See that? I don't know if my phone will pick that up, but it says mode. It makes it go through all of them. So you can do ground, accent lighting. It also has lights under the slide out as well. A few of the photos that I took in the album, it was kind of getting late in the evening when I took them, and you could see the slide out lighting. All right, making our way to the bathroom. Between the bathroom and the front area, you do have a sliding wood pocket door. So I like the new style of doors they're using. All right. Oh, yeah. Little his and hers sink. Okay, I like that. I like a big standard one bath. I think, a little more room for sure. You can see the toilet, Sandy Marin toilet with the porcelain base and the macerator pump flush on it. Overhead cabinetry to put some, the toiletries or some washcloths or stuff like that. Look at the shower. Ugh. Very nice. Teak seat, this is an option. You probably don't think it's a big deal until you use the teak seat to sit down in the shower. I was just thinking, after a long day, I don't know, you're at the ocean or you're at the Smoky Mountains camping and you've been hiking all day, just come in here and turn the hot water on and sit there for like 30 minutes. It'll have to feel good. Dual slide back here, the bedroom area, you can see the big wardrobe, lots of closet space too to hang some stuff. It's got shelves, but also has the clothing rod, so if you take the shelves out, you can hang stuff. Drawers, everything dovetailed. I mean, you look all the cabinetry, all the drawers, very high grade. They even paint the inside of the cabinets. Drawers down here, you got 3 down here. Another Samsung Smart TV with the Bose soundbar there. More storage. Again, you could take out the shelves and hang stuff. Washer and dryer. We do, obviously, this goes with it, but some people will ask us to remove them if they don't plan on using them. It makes for a great closet, but if you plan on needing it, this is a must-have if you need it. However, if you don't. Now, the benefit of having the single bath is look at the amount of storage in the back of this thing. Oh, there's the detail rag I was looking for earlier. Cedar line too, so smells like fresh. It's not imitation cedar. That was cut off of a tree at one point, and it smells like fresh cedar. So lots of storage there, dual sliding doors, more cabinetry overhead, cabinetry here, okay, and then little drawers, so for your socks and your undies, and king size bed, some more cabinets over that. The bed, I like the little nightstands, okay, so the quartz countertop material, little kind of pocket there to put your medicine or your phone or a drink. Then you can plug your phone in. Look at that, built-in USBs even. Powered window shades in the bedroom, 3 windows, so one on each side of the slide and then one on the back. I'm going to raise the bed up, show you under there. So 2 75-gallon freshwater tanks. You see your water pump's easy to get to. That's another thing about a Renegade. Everything is so simple, just how it's built. You can literally, if you do have any issues, you can dang near work on the whole thing by yourself. Aluminum welded base for the bed. Another new option for like the 2425s was the new digital screen versus the little push buttons. So that's a nice feature. Again, I'm going to show off one of my favorite parts of the coach with that dual vanity. All right, so a little recap for you. This is a 2025 Renegade XL. It is the X45QS quad slide mid-entry with a mid-single bath. It does sleep 4 people, so 2 people on the sofa when you fold it out, 2 people back here in the king-size bed in the master. It is built on the Freightliner Cascadia chassis with a 600 horsepower engine and the 12-speed Detroit DT12 automated transmission, automatic, and 790 original miles, like new, never been slept in, and a 40,000-pound towing capacity. It has 3 roof airs. It's got the 600D AquaHot hydronic heating system, outdoor cooler, outdoor entertainment. Oh, one thing I forgot to show you was the awnings. The awning extended. So we'll pause for a second and throw a quick picture up to show you what the awnings look like extended. It's got two big Girard lateral arm awnings that extend for full patio length. So I'll have Lauren put a picture of that up. Dual inverters, 4 lithium batteries for a total of 1,080 amp hours of batteries. It has solar charging, 800 watts of solar. Very loaded up build. Lots of good options, lots of good features. Huge kitchen. And with that quad slide floor plan, you have a dance floor in your living room. It's big. That's the basics. If I can help you, please call or text. Again, trades accepted. We do deliver nationwide, financing available, and would love to earn your business. So thank you so much for watching. Again, hit that subscribe button. One last reminder for you. And hey, you know what? It's a good day to make it a great day. Until next time, take care.